government programs for the black community. Here's my take on it. When Lyndon B. Johnson had given black people welfare and gave Americans welfare, it's not just black people, let me be accurate on this. When he gave that out, I look at it like this. I've been voting Democrat for years to come, and we still complain about the same things. So they say they're taking away Job Corps and all these programs. I had a vague conversation with my brother last night, and he went to Job Corps out in Kentucky. He left New York and went to Kentucky. And the things he told me, he said, yes, he did benefit. He gained some knowledge, but he said it was a shit show. He said it was almost borderline like being incarcerated. And I look at it like this. He said it has an incarceration feels like free incarceration. That's what he was really saying, what he was telling me. And that's what I had gathered from the video. That's what I had gathered from him. Because I was doing my due diligence, and then I looked at the statistical numbers. 38% of people only graduate. 38% graduation rate. It costs the American people $80,000 to take care of one person throughout the years. Just imagine how many kids are in here. And I understand that Job Corps does play a pivotal role in some communities because you have kids that come from foster shelters, and this does provide opportunity. But here's my thing. These things have been providing this opportunity. We had Job Corps for over 50 years, and we only have a 38% graduation rate. How much is it really helping us? Let's keep it real. How much is it really helping us? How much is it really helping us? Nobody cared about Job Corps until this came up. Because I remember I even tried to go to Job Corps when I was young. And I was like 19. I had just got to California. And I seen the place. I said, hell, I can do this on my own. I got enough knowledge to go out and get a job, go get a bank account, and go get a place to stay. Because that's all you kind of really need. A job, a bank account, and find something affordable. If you have to work 2 jobs. What I realize with this is we have been so, and I'm going to make this short. The black community has got so dependent on the goddamn government. Now when we stay cutting it, we crying and cutting the titty off. These government programs wasn't designed forever. It's like Section 8 wasn't designed forever. It was a stepping tool to help people move forward. But what they've done with that, people turn it into generational things. From welfare to Section 8 and all government programs. What I'm saying is, what I personally see is the black community is now have to be accountable for their decisions and their wealth growing, which is very pleasable. I'm okay with that. Instead of us just keep going and complaining and saying, oh, white people need to do this, how about with all these rappers and all these rich and smart black women we have, why we can't come up with a solution to help each other? If that's the case, we want to be segregated so bad. Why are we not coming together as a totality and saying, let's work out the issues? What's driving you? What issues we need to address in this black community in order to bring the black community together, so we're not relying on the government to do things for us. So when the government decides to start taking things away, we're crying. And that's the worst thing in the world, being codependent on the government. Because anything collapses in the world, were you going to sit around and wait for the government? Come on. That just doesn't make sense to me. So when I see black people crying over the government cutting programs, because now this gives you an opportunity to dig deep in yourself and figure out what you need to do for yourself. No more pointing fingers, no more blaming. Let's get over that shit. I know what y'all gonna call me, a Sambo or Uncle Tom. It's cool, I'll take it. But one thing I will take, please say I'm accountable and responsible for my own actions, my own decision, and then I don't blame nobody with a victim mentality. I'm gonna get up out of here. You already know what it is. It's the interpretation. Let's leave it in the comments. I'm out.